So this is the potting table bench storage unit, I guess, cabinet, whatever you want to call it. I just put this together a few days ago. It was pretty easy to put together. I did it myself. I would say I'm pretty handy with these types of things though, so it might be a little harder for somebody that doesn't really know what they're doing. I really like it. My issue, as you can probably see, there is a large gap right here, which is making these two doors not line up correctly and make it very difficult to close. You can see that there's a gap up top there because they're kind of being pushed out of whack. So we have a big gap over here. It looks like the wood is warped. And on this side, it's very, very tight. So the doors are not closing easily. I'll try to do this with one hand, but you can see the handles are not lined up correctly because of all this. So you kind of have to lift this up and really pull it out to open it. When you close it, there's a magnetic closure on the top, which is fine. But then when I go to close this door, which you have to close this door second because there's like this kind of lip thing, it will not close because this door is pushed too far over because of that gap. So I think I got a defective piece. This door came pre-assembled with this hinge to this side piece, and this is just like a strip of wood here that was screwed into the main unit, I guess. There's really not anything that I can do to fix this. This gap is here because the wood is warped. It's like bowed. So I'm waiting to hear back from the seller to get a resolution on this. I'm hoping that they can send me a new door and a new, like this whole unit together. Anyway, otherwise I like it, but you know, I'm not going to be too happy if they don't offer me a reasonable solution here because it's going to really affect the function, and I plan on my kids getting in and out of here a lot, and it's just going to get damaged really quickly if we can't open and close it easily.
I just unboxed my Gizoon outdoor potting bench. Disappointed in a few things. You can see the bubbles in it. These are pretty serious bubbles. Not in one spot, but multiple spots. There's another one here, there's another one here. So the metal is not flat at all. If you were to set like a glass on it, it could easily tip over. And it says it's sold as an outdoor potting bench. Now, if you look at the instructions, there's the product. The very first sentence says, "This product is for indoor use only. Seller does not assume any responsibility or liability for damages caused by the following aspects." And one of them is putting it outside, which it's labeled as outdoor potting bench. So very disappointed. You have to follow these rules. Of course, putting it outside is bad. One of the things is you must daily use a damp cloth and dry immediately. And if you don't do that, you void your warranty. It's just really a ripoff. It's not, it has beautiful videos showing it outside, saying outdoor product, but this is all fraud as far as I'm concerned. The screws are not galvanized. The screws in the kit are the kind of screws that will rust easily. So, in any case, disappointed, returning the product, not worth it. Fraudulent sales pitch on that. So just join me, don't support me, don't buy this product. And I should have read the reviews, because then I saw that other people gave it bad reviews too. Too bad.
I cannot, this piece of crap, I cannot put any plants on here because they will fall over. There's no way that that's going to work. There's several spots where the wood has cracked from drilling in holes. It is absolutely ridiculously cheap. The things don't line up. This is after I've taken it apart, put it back together to make sure it's lining. It just doesn't. If something hits this too hard, a pot, that's going to break. These shells aren't going to hold anything but empty pots. This is just cheap. It's cheap, not worth it. Don't buy it. And I'm going to be contacting Amazon because this is cheap and horrible. Look at that. I'm thinking about, well, I'm going to return this. Not even thinking about returning it. I am. Look at that. Right there. It's all, you can't put a pot on there. You just can't. Because if it's a small pot like my seedlings, that's just going to tip my seedlings over. Put a heavy pot on there. This wood is so thin, I'm afraid that it will just bust right through there. So, it's not worth it. I don't care how inexpensive it is or what the reviews say. This is a piece of crap.
Few months of having it inside. This separated after a month of being outside. It is not watertight. It is not rust proof. The paint is a chalky finish that, as you can see, is not wearing well. It's rubbing off the front already in a few places. The bottom, there you go. Paint's rubbing off. The bottom legs have already lost part of their structure. I'm sure you can see it's really not as described at all. It's also not watertight. It says it is. It is definitely not. Everything I had in it was wet. As you can see, water. There's water on the bottom. I think it's dry right now because we didn't have any rain. Don't buy this.
That picture in any capacity.